Hello teacher, my name is Jesus Marco Rojas Cortez and this is story The Ugly Duckling. Uh, Once upon a time down on an old farm lived a dog family and mother dog had been sitting on a clutch of new eggs. One nice morning the eggs hatched and out popped six chirpy ducklings, but one egg bigger than the rest, and it didn't hatch. Mother duck couldn't recall laying that seventh egg. How did I get there? Tuck, tuck. The little prisoner was speaking inside his shield. Did I count the eggs growling? Mother Dog wondered, but before she had time to think about it, the last egg finally hatched. A strange looking duckling with gray feathers that should have been yellow gazed at a worried mother. The ducklings grew quickly, but Mother Dog had a secret worry. I can't understand how this ugly duckling can be one of mine, she said to herself, shaking her head as she looked at her last born. Well, the gray duckling certainly wasn't pretty, and since he ate far more than his brothers, he was outgrowing them. As the days went by, the poor ugly duckling became more and more unhappy. His brothers didn't want to play with him. He was so clumsy, and all the farmyard folk simply launched at him. He felt sad and lonely, while Mother Dog did her best to console him. Poor little ugly duckling, she would say, why are you so different from the others? And the ugly duckling felt worse than ever. He secretly wept at night. He felt nobody wants him. Nobody loves me. They all tease me. Why I am different from my brothers? Then one day, at sunrise, he ran away from the farmyard. He stopped at a pond and began to question all the other birds. Do you know of any ducklings with gray feathers like mine? But everyone shook their heads in scorn. We don't know anyone as ugly as you. The ugly duckling didn't lose heart, however, and kept on making inquiries. He went to another pond, where a pair of large geese gave him the same answer to his question. What's more, they warned him, don't stay here, go away. It's dangerous. There are men with guns around here. The duckling was sorry he had ever left the farmyard. One day his travels took him near an old countrywoman's cottage, thinking he was a strange ghost. She caught him. I will put this in a hut. I hope it is a female and lays plenty of eggs, said the old woman, whose eggs was 4. But the ugly duckling laid not a single egg. Then he kept threatening him, just wait, If you don't like eggs, the old man will wring your neck and pop you into the pot, and the cat chipped in. He he. I hope the woman cooks you. Then I can warm your bones. The poor ugly duckling was so scared that he lost his appetite. Though the old woman kept stuffing with him with food and grumbling. If you want like eggs, at least hurry up and get plump. Other men moaned the now terrified duckling. I will die of freak first, and I did so hope someone would love me. Then one night, finding the hutch door open, he escaped. Once again, he was all alone. He fled as far away as he could, and at dawn he found himself in a thick bed of reeds. If nobody wants me, I will hide here forever. There was plenty of food, and the duckling began to feel a little happier though he was lonely. One day at sunrise, he saw a fleet of beautiful birds wing overhead with white, with long slender necks, yellow beaks, and large wings. They were migrating south. If only I could like him just for a day, said the duckling admiringly. Winter came, and the water in the red bit froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. He dropped exhausted to the ground, but a farmer found him and put him in his big jacket pocket. I will take him home to my children. They will look after him. Poor thing, he's frozen. The duckling was showered with kindly care at the farmer's house. In this way, the ugly duckling was able to survive the bitterly cold winter. However, by springtime, he had grown so big that the farm decided, I will set him free in the pond. That was when the duckling saw himself mirrored in the water. Goodness, how I've changed! I hardly recognize myself. The fly of swain winded north again and glided on to the pond. When the duckling saw them, he realized he was one of their kin, and soon made friends. We're swains like you, they said warmly. Where have you been hiding? It's a long story, replied the young swain, still astounded. Now he swam majestically with his fellow swains. One day he heard children on the river bank exclaim, look at that young swan. He's the finest of them all, and him almost bursts with happiness. And that's all.